Okay. I couldn't get Georgia on the team on MLB.
We go to the bottom of the first.
They put fuck.
Here's the center fielder, Demetrius Pride.
They got damn LSU on here.
These players have got to be pumped, Boog. I know I am.
No doubt, Singy, the massive crowd here and national audience watching at home. For most of these players, this is by far the biggest stage they played on. Jenkins ready to get to work for UCLA, Singy. There's the strike up high, 0-1.
You know, Boog, it's been pretty incredible seeing how far his pitching has carried this Bruins team. Getting the ball in Game 1 here in Omaha. What a special career he's put together playing for such a historic program.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Popped up, popped up.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now here is Bert Kramer.
No, one of the states I would never want to go to is Arizona or California.
Fastball for a strike. 1 out.
Well, Arizona is always too damn hot. California, too many damn earthquakes.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
Now, count how many times I said damn in one sentence. One paragraph.
There's a strike. He goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kimball on the move. Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Anderson Shipley gets the call, and that's strike 1. Looking across the field, Singy, you know physically the talent is there for all of these. Oh, and a great stop. Fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. And now the first baseman, Sammy Huber. In there, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Stays alive.
And I'm saving all my points.
Ball 1 there.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating...
What?
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Swing and a ground ball.
I'm just ready to crash out.
Got him.
Good stretch there to make the play.
Why couldn't he just go and catch the ball?
To their daily routine,
He's just going to stop and turn around.
Beckett Singh, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one missed.
That's outside. Ball. Be patient. Ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Luis, the next to hit. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
Okay, after it.
Tough spot right here. Couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you...
And that's a run.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. And it's an RBI single. And they lead by 2. First and second, 1 out. Trout digs in now. And a big swing and a miss. Singh Over at
0-1.
second, Luis at
Ball.
first. One gone.
2-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Grounder might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Double play. What a twin killing. Welcome back to
Why
the
is my
College
bats
Baseball
why are our
Championship.
bats never
Demetrius
hitting
Ryan
anything?
Now at the plate. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
I love seeing these outstanding young athletes out there on college's biggest stage. Just goes to show you what hard work, dedication, and pure love for the
No
game
balls,
can do.
2 strikes.
Pitch is in
1
the
and 2.
dirt. Now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Man, that slider bearing
Going
in your
against a
hands
bunch of
like that is just
right-handers.
so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Kramer in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bro, who named their
Hits the
child Bert?
inside corner for a strike.
Who still names their child Bert?
Check
Did he
swing.
go?
Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he offered at it.
Be patient.
Fly ball to right.
I got it.
He's there. He's got
Hey,
it.
come on, it's
2 away.
2025.
Dallas Vasquez will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. The lefty fires.
Birthday in 16 days.
And that's
No, that
downstairs.
missed. That's a ball.
And that's ball 2.
2-1.
Down the line. And that's a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that
got a full
skips
count.
in the dirt. That's a
Oh,
walk,
God.
with another
Take your base.
changeup and missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out
No
RBI,
balls, 1
and those
strike.
are the best. That is, if you are the...
This one swung on and hit
Oh.
well. Way back there. Forget it.
Oh, okay, I'm taking out.
When you're working with this kind of velocity,
Yep.
it's so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity.
Good.
He was all over that fastball.
Huber
0-1.
batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Now the tag at
On the
second,
tag,
and
he's
he's out, trying for 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Spindler.
That's a ball.
And ball 1.
Hey, y'all killing me with this shit, bro. Y'all
In
can't
the
get the
air
bats
down the left
going.
side. Branch sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. Now the third baseman, Beckett Singh. That's outside.
missed. That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. That's a ball.
2-0.
Went with the sweeper. And there's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his
2-2
arms
is the count.
extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch
Nope,
misses.
ball.
3-2 now.
Count is full.
Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Luis at the plate with 2 away, swings through that
0
one.
balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here comes Hal Manning takes over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Jenkins with a solid performance on the mound, Singy.
Yeah, he did what it took to help get his team the win, Boog. All eyes were on him and his team in their first one here in Omaha, and they came through. He showed the scouts that he has the pitching prowess to take his game to the pro level as well.
Bro, we got another game. Or just eliminate us already.
Live from the ball. And now, Hideki Stockton. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. You know, Singy, this elimination game might be when these players really feel the pressure to make their mark.
Absolutely.
One
They
ball,
know
1
the
strike.
history, Boog. They're fully aware that Hall of Famers like Paul Molitor and
Strike
Big
2.
Dave Winfield made a name for themselves
1 ball,
here
2
in
strikes.
Omaha.
Struck him out looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Roger Mock in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through the fastball up
Can't
in the
rip on
zone.
splitter.
1 out,
1 and 2
base is
to count.
empty. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 away. And now the first baseman, Jude Ash.
What name?
This one smacked out to left center.
Never mind.
And base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Koji Kaiser digs in now. First offering
1-0.
misses badly for ball 1. This one popped up. Sanguillen gets under it. Brings it in. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the left fielder, Seamus Graham. And there's a foul ball.
This player just continues
His name
to
reminds me
impress
of
me with his
WWE
poise and
wrestler
presence.
Sheamus.
He knows he belongs here, and he's letting the rest of us know it too.
Over to first.
I miss the
That's
days
one
where
out the
Sheamus was
bottom of the
champion.
second.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Cleo McCormick
Yo,
stands
what's
in
with
now
these
and
names?
watches strike 1. In the air to left center. Chadwick makes the grab. 2 down. Kyle Vernon will hit next. A little bit high.
high.
And that is ball 1. And a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now the catcher comes up to him. Christopher Coyle. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Okay.
And another ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Kimball tracks it down. Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship. And stepping in is the speedy Orlando Sixto. Jenkins ready to fire now for UCLA.
Yep, ready to fire.
Swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and a foul ball.
Oh, God.
Just
That
missing
missed, that's a
there.
ball.
Gonna count 1 and 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now the lefty. Down to
There
the
we go.
dirt,
Get
swing
it.
and a miss.
Get him.
Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boog. You get down there, man.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Mock, the next to hit. And there's the strike. Tied up here in the early going. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Fastball for a strike. Stays alive. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third.
Got him.
Swings and chases a low one there. Swings and misses. To first, and that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Koji Kaiser. Fouled off to the right.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Okay.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fires over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
You had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty. And strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next offering is down low. Out to short. Branch. Throws to first. Now 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Wish they stopped punishing me for the ball being put in play. At least the fielder got the out.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Valentin in position, brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark at Omaha. Kyle Vernon now at the plate. Just missed.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And he swings through that one.
1-2.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying close.
That's a double.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coyle rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1. And next is the designated hitter, Hideki Stockton. Way high with that one. 1-0. Man at first, one away. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runner on the move. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's the second baseman, Roger Mock. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Oh,
Howard
my.
down to first, and on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Wild. What?
And here's the first baseman, Jude Ash. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Sixto on third. Mock at first, 2 out of the inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one outside. Now 1-2.
1-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. That
That's
one
a ball.
misses, and the count's full.
We got a full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Now snap throw to first,
No,
and he's back
safe.
in there. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Derek Marsh.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score.
Toronto
right
Blue
where it
Jays.
is.
Jenkins with a solid performance on the mound, Singy.
Well, Boog, he gave it his all on the mound out there, but it just wasn't enough as they come up 1 win short of the title game. What a journey it's been for this team. I'm looking forward to seeing what the young hurler can do at the pro level.
Okay, 3rd to 4th round. Okay, I'm gonna let fate decide again.
With the 25th pick in the 3rd round, the Washington Nationals select
Hey, the Washington Nationals.
Jenkins, a starting pitcher from the Central Region.
Okay, so another college player taken off the board here in the early rounds of this draft.
I'm on the Washington That shit knows. Rob Haney, welcome to Harrisburg. I ain't gonna be arrogant. So I'm with the Nationals. How do I go to attributes? Oh. That's gonna wrap it up for this video. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more and turn on your notification bell for whenever I upload. With that being said, love you guys, and I'll see you later.
Smell that weed roll down my window so I can breathe.